Brandon, who do you want next, man? Who do you want to fight next?
The champion, Rey Vargas.
Rey Vargas. Is there any type of because you guys are usually fighting? It's May 5th or 16th of September, right? Con Canelo. Canelo's always doing those fights during the Mexican holidays. Do you see the fight coming up soon? What's the progress on that?
I mean, as of right now, just waiting for the next one, waiting for the call, for the date, the opponent.
Do they tell you anything like, hey, we're in the works, we're talking, there's papers being signed, he wants to fight you? Does a guy want to fight you, or does he not want to give you a chance? Because obviously he's heard that you have pretty hard knuckles, bro.
I don't know. I mean,
after seeing that liver shot, I mean, what do you think? Is he going to want you or no?
I mean, hopefully, but at the end of the day, he has the belt, so he has the power, and he can decide. But I'm here to fight whoever. I want to fight the best of the best. I've always said that. I want to test myself against the best of the best, and I believe that I am one of the best in my weight. And I always tell my family that one day I'm gonna be the face of boxing. And I know it's a far-fetched dream, but
no, it's not.
Hell
no, bro. That's bien chulo, cabrón.
Ask, believe, and receive.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Demand.
The boxing industry, they like a good-looking boxer,
yes,
right?
Of course.
I mean, obviously, right? And I don't see why they wouldn't pick you as the face of boxing, bro.
No, yeah, but first, I want to, beat the best of the best so that I can cement that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, man. And so they're taking care of you, making some pretty good money in the fights and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do you have your own house already? You still live with your mom and dad, or your dad, or your...
No, I mean, well, I have like several properties, and I already have a house on one, and I'm gonna build another house on another one.
Wow.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Hopefully build a plaza, some suites and a gym, fourplexes. I've been investing my money. So.
That's good,
smart.
dude.
That is very smart.
Yeah, man. You invest in real estate. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
What about you, Omar? You got some. You made quite a bit of money, también.
I did, but I blew it all surviving.
See?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. My brother has had to help me these last few years. I mean, yeah, I just needed to get my stuff together, and I feel like I'm finally ready to getting over all the crap that I was going through and dealing with, and I feel like I finally feel ready to start actually trying to live my life.
See.
Once. Yeah.
Do you have your own house, or you live?
Yes, I have my own house.
And you live alone, or do you have somebody you live with?
I live alone.
Oh, you live alone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And do you ever think of maybe having somebody to cohabitate with you and
yes.
keep you company and keep you out of just the loneliness and all that stuff? Or do you
see, being alone doesn't necessarily mean lonely.
Yeah.
Right.
I have so much shit going on in my head. I rarely feel lonely,
Yeah.
Plus I'm used to it. I've always been by myself.
See.
Not alone, but on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing is a very solitary sport, and then the way that I grew up doing it, I was like I said, I was never alone because my dad was with me, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I never got away from boxing.
Do you all live close to each other, or do you live far from each other?
No, we
you
live
live in the same town?
like 3 or 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
Orale, that's good.
Yeah, but just to touch on that subject that he said, as a boxer, I have my family with me in training camp, and even then that they're there, I still feel alone. I still feel like I'm alone in this because they don't understand what I do. They don't get what I do, and my brother does. So most of the time, I can be around people, but at the end of the day, you feel alone. You feel alone. You just feel like no one understands you, and especially in boxing, we literally prepare ourselves for war. We go out there and live or die, so we have to literally I rewire my brain to go into this focus, cold-blooded. I cut out all emotions. You have to turn into this cold stone killer. You have to do what you do, and that's why I get my brother on that, because it's tough. You have to be mentally prepared for boxing, for training, for the fight, going in there, fighting in front of people, punching each other, blood, sweat, tears, whatever it takes, whatever it takes to win and, give your family, provide them a better life. But yeah, I do understand him. You know, you can be around thousands of people and you can still feel alone.
Yeah. It's interesting because there's been lots of, boxers that have gone through downward spirals after their careers and even during their careers. Johnny Tapia was one of them. Sweet Pea Whitaker was one of them. El Torito Ayala de San Antonio, bro. I mean, he ended up in prison. And so it takes a certain type of mentality. Then you got these guys like Sugar Ray Leonard that, had their heads on tight. Oscar de la Hoya, look at what he did with Golden Boy Promotions and all that. But in a nutshell, man, how's the industry? How's the industry? What are your thoughts on the industry of boxing as far as its pros and cons, man?
Well, in terms of what, for who? For a fighter, for a coach?
Yeah, for a fighter.
Fan?
For a fighter. Yeah, for a fighter. Like you that's been in the boxing industry. You've been in fights. You've been in wars. You've held belts. Obviously there's some good things about the boxing industry and there's some bad things about the boxing industry. Name one bad thing and name one good thing. And let's see what it is.
Well, see, my experience with boxing was completely different than my brother's. So, like, I have a completely different view on boxing and everything. My brother has more of a normal view of boxing, more of a fan also. Like, he loves what he does and he enjoys it and everything. So there's a huge difference there because I didn't care for it.